Fellas, the worst shit we've ever seen just took place, and I'm here to talk about it. Um, Honestly, it was pretty good up until the co-main and main event where I both lost all my money and was completely put to sleep by the champions of our sport. But like I said, up until then, it was pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. A lot of underdogs took it home today. First up, we got Jeremiah Wells. Landed the right hand on that kind of stung Oralby, and then gets the choke as a plus 700 dog. Cut Oralby right now, bro. I don't care. I've never given a shit about Oralby. I know he's like a big meme in the UFC community, but I don't care about him. He's a cheater. Get rid of him. Next up, Neil Magny gets the round 2 knockout after getting laid on by Bramaj. Gets a crafty unk win. Nothing really crazy to talk about here either, man, but Neil Magny gets it done. I wouldn't say nothing crazy. I mean, he put up a good performance, a good comeback performance after losing the first round. It's a Neil Magny win you could see coming from a mile away, man. I sniffed that one out. Next up, you got the round 3 knockout win for Lucas Fernando. Proved that he does belong in the UFC. Obviously, Rafael Tobias is not the highest level opponent, but he looked good. I don't hate the win. Round 3 is not great, but you got a knockout win in the UFC, man. Proved he belonged. He stunned it on the whole fight. It was not even close, so good win. Next up, Tresean Gore versus Vicente Luque. Tresean Gore got his teeth kicked in, like genuinely got his teeth kicked in. His whole bottom row teeth was non-existent. The ref and the doctors were picking up teeth in the octagon. But he gets the win over Vicente Luque. Vicente Luque just looking a little bit stiff. Also going up to middleweight. I don't love it either. I know it's kind of a tough cut going to welterweight, but just, it's tough. It's tough, man. Tresean Gore is not completely inept. And Luque is just on the tail end, so he gets the win. I thought we were going to see a little more action, but pretty okay fight. Next up, Dante Johnson just levels Eric McConaughey, who was doing well up until he wasn't, but catches an overhand from Dante Johnson, spins his jaw, absolutely sleeps him, sends him just straight back to the canvas. Gets knockout win. Good win, Dante Johnson. Next up, also Dante Johnson didn't look great. Real quick, he didn't look all that great until the knockout. But we're gonna go ahead and move on. Charles Johnson gets the win over Eduardo Chapelin. I saw a lot of people picking Chapelin. Why? He does not pass the eye test whatsoever. He was landing some good overhands, and man, this was fight of the night, honestly. Charles Johnson does this, though. Like, he gets in these wars, but he got absolutely rocked. He came back and was able to secure the submission win. This one was fight of the night, in my opinion. Charles Johnson, what a comeback, bro. Honestly, that was insane to watch, and I'm glad that Charles Johnson got the win. Chapelin, he looks UFC ready now, man, but, like, coming into this fight, I don't know why so many people were picking Chapelin. It's just the UFC experience, man. Herzog probably could have called it off a handful of times, but you just know Charles Johnson by now. You know how his fights go. So, moving on. Chidi Njokuani gets the win over Joel Alvarez, who, instead of choosing to grapple like a grappler normally would, he chose to stand and kickbox against a kickboxing champion and just gets pieced to a decision loss. Pretty clear 30-27. Really not much to say there. Joel Alvarez, stinky poo-poo ass. And so much noise was made about Alvarez not being able to cut to lightweight anymore. How did he ever make lightweight? This is crazy. And Chidi Njokuani dwarfs him in there, bro. Alvarez didn't look muscular at all. Looks way smaller. And just got pieced for 3 rounds. So good win, Njokuani. Moving on. We got Esteban Ribovic taking out Edson Barboza within a round and a half. Barboza, man, it's good that we hung him up. It was time. He did kind of just look like a victim for the entire fight. There wasn't a single moment where I could say he was even close. And Esteban Ribovic is not that good. Quite honestly, he got chinned by Zell Huber. I thought Edson Barboza maybe had a little bit more of a chance than they were saying, but didn't look good. Ribovic gets a good win, and who knows, man? I say he's not that good, but he just had a not that good fight before this one, so maybe he's back up. Maybe he's back on track. I'd like to continue to see him make some noise in lightweight. Next up, the fraud Mansour Abdul Malik gets submitted by Dustin Stoltzfus in round 2. Mansour Abdul Malik sucks. He sucks. This was supposed to be a layup fight for him to get a knockout. And instead, Dustin Stoltzfus goes out there and gets the submission. Mansour Abdul Malik coming off of the Yusri Belgarui fight. Just quit, quite honestly. And Belgarui pieced him up for the better part of 3 rounds. But Stoltzfus, man, like, he hasn't fought in 2 years. Or no, a year, excuse me. And he's on a 2-fight losing streak. So this was supposed to be just a layup, get Dustin Stoltzfus out of here, Mansour Abdul Malik back on track. But anytime this guy is losing, he just gives up. It's insane. Good win for Stoltzfus. It's a little bit of a name, and we'll see what he can do from there. Next up, the actual main event of the night. Jalen Turner knocks out Kyle Fernandez in 39 seconds. And you knew this shit was going to happen, man. Kyle Fernandez, he doesn't suck. But he fought Harry Hardwick on going up a weight class on a week notice. And that's like his big win, right? So obviously Jalen Turner is going to prove levels, man. He's got the reach. He's got the experience. He's doing the damn thing, and I want to see him get a number next to his name as well. So give him a ranked fight. I love me some Jalen Turner, bro. Good shit. I'm happy he's back, man. And now moving on to the co-main event. Genuinely the worst fight on the card by far. Followed up only by the main event. Well, I mean, where do I even start with this, bro? Mackenzie Dern, this BJJ champion who has multiple rounds, probably 3 or 4, where she has Jillian Robertson's back for 4.5 minutes. And instead of going for a rear naked choke by trying to swim her arms up over the top of Jillian's arms, she goes and just tries to hug her and just keep her there. And that's so entertaining, man. I'm so glad we get to watch a women's MMA fight in the year 2026. The first women's MMA title fight of the year. You're thinking, man, they might need to go out there and get a finish to be able to promote women's UFC. But no, we're going to go out there and Mackenzie Dern's just gonna hug her for the entire fight and not go anywhere and not try and cause any amount of damage. And Jillian Robertson's not going to do anything until the 5th round where she gets out there and is punching Mackenzie Dern's hips. Absolute nothing burger fight. Ruined my fucking night. It was one of the worst fights I've ever seen in my entire life. Women's MMA needs to be a separate league so we don't have to sit through these things ever. I don't need to see it. I don't want to see it. Awful, awful fight. Awful performance. Congrats. You're the champion of the world. That's great. Where is Zhang Weili, dude? What are we doing right now? Okay, and then moving on, the main event of the evening: Islam Makhachev versus Ian Machado Gary. Congrats, man! You're the GOAT, I guess. You're the greatest of all time, Islam. Go out there and just lay on him. It's a good game plan, man. Off a clinch in round 2, lands a head kick, and then goes out there and just kind of just sits on him like this for the entire round. Gary pieced him up, bro. Gary pieced up his face. Look at the damage on Islam's face versus Ian Gary. Didn't look like Ian Gary was touched all that much at all. And I didn't listen to much of the post-fight speeches. But what do you want? I mean, Islam's probably going to retire after this, and then Ian Gary versus who for the welterweight belt? This whole card has been just an unbelievable disaster. I can't believe you can't find any more fights Dustin Stoltzfus, like this. Uh, and obviously, I'm salty because I'm losing money. Like, I know that. But it was just trash. There's no other way to put it. It was a trash card. Mackenzie Dern and Jillian Robertson, I I I can't even begin to string the correct words together in a sentence to convey how fucking mad I am that I had to sit there for 25 minutes and watch that shit. Women's MMA, dude, like, I mean, what are we doing? And then, once again, like, there's boring fights, man. Like, there's boring fights on the feet as well. It just so happens that the wrestling style is boring. It sucks. I hate watching it. I hate watching Islam Makhachev go out there and hug Ian Gary by the arms and just knee his thigh. It's so predictable. It's just nothing. It's nothing. This guy's the greatest of all time. That's awesome, man. Like, he's the GOAT, dude. He goes out there and just wrestles people. Whoa, this is awesome. It's not fan friendly. This event is not fan friendly at all. You have a rowdy crowd in Philadelphia. Not a single relevant Philadelphia born fighter on the card. You got Joe Pyfer and Sean Brady in the crowd doing nothing. And it's just, this was just a shit night, man. It was just a shit night. I lost money. And what do we got next week? Hernandez versus Rodriguez. And then what? It's like okay for a fight night. This fight's not even happening anymore. I don't know why I'm a fan of this sport anymore, man. Just ruined my fucking Saturday. Like, subscribe. I'm tired of complaining. I just want something to go our way in the UFC one time. I'm really tired of complaining. I'd love to just come on here and it would be, I'd love it to just be Candyland, bro. I want to be up in the clouds, but I just can't when shit like this happens. But like, subscribe. We're gonna keep making videos, man, because unfortunately, I can't stop watching this shit. We're gonna be back for Dana White's Contender Series on Tuesday. Probably won't make a prediction video just because I don't know anything about anybody. But I will be making a reaction video, and hopefully let's get some good shit. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.